Hey, here's one of the healthier dishes we cook in our house. It's tomato and eggs. This dish goes great with rice, and the main ingredients are tomatoes and eggs and a little bit of garlic and scallions. First thing you want to do is prep everything. So the first thing we're going to do is crack all the eggs and mix it in a bowl. We have 3 tomatoes in this video, so we doubled up on that for the eggs. So we have 3 tomatoes and 6 eggs. Adjust accordingly. Next, let's wash the tomatoes, wash the scallions, and prep the garlic. For the tomatoes, just cut them down into smaller bite sizes. For the scallions, cut them down into larger chunks. And for the garlic, just mince it up and put it aside for now. Next thing you want to do is heat up your pan and then add a little bit of oil. Cook the eggs, but don't cook it all the way because you will recook it later on with the tomatoes. Use the spatula and break the eggs into larger pieces. Alright, now that you scooped up the eggs in that same pan, just throw a little bit more oil in there. And this time, let's cook the garlic first. You want to be careful so you don't overcook the garlic, because if it burns, it might taste bitter. After the garlic has been in there for a little bit, throw in the tomatoes. Toss that around for a little bit and add water. You want the water to fill the pan just so there's enough to cover the tomatoes. And you want to let that cook for 3 or 5 minutes or so. Alright, now let's put the eggs back into this mixture. We're going to give the tomatoes a little toss, and then we'll throw the eggs in, give it a little bit of a toss again, and then we'll add some spices. We'll add a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of chicken powder bouillon, and about a tablespoon of cooking wine. You can also add some sesame oil as optional. By the way, I'm only estimating on the measurements, so use your best judgment and adjust accordingly. Alright, so the last step is to create some slurry, which is some cornstarch and water to thicken up the sauce, and then toss in those scallions that you chopped up earlier, and then you're done. Enjoy. Thanks.